Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. My name is Carrie. I'm a full-time trader and mentor in the crypto and forex markets. Today's video is going to be an update on Bitcoin. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's, and hopefully our 2024 will be wonderful. All right, let's get started. So we are on Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. Let's take a look at some basic TA. We can see that we have our cluster of moving averages coming in right at support. This is an area that no matter what, if we want to see Bitcoin continue on a bull run, we don't want this area broken. It is sitting at approximately the 30K area. This is a critical area that if Bitcoin comes down lower, we don't want to see broken. 30K is also a critical area because the invalidation point for this wave, being the start of something, is sitting at 24,900. This support area at 30K is a must to hold. The blue boxes are gaps. As you can see, there is one very close underneath price and some lower. Will these get filled? Well, they don't have to. And we'll have to see if that happens. All right, so let's talk about the Mega Bull option. In my last video, we talked about the pink wave. We needed this wave to be the start of something in a pullback that didn't break 36,715. When we're looking at waves and pullbacks, we have to consider time into that factor. The market moves in price and time. Right now, the length of time, and we'll take a look at that a little more on the lower time frame, that this wave is taking to pull back, leads me to think that the pink idea is not valid, and we're more than likely dealing with the yellow wave, meaning that this entire wave is currently in a correction. All that changes is that we're looking for the yellow 2 instead of the pink 2. Now our yellow 2, we do not want it to break the 30K area. Even though the invalidation point is at 24,900 down here, coming through this major support would not be good for the price action. Now, Bitcoin doesn't even have to get anywhere near 30K. It can totally stop at the 382 or the 0.5. Coming down that deep is not even necessary. It could totally hold this little fourth wave territory for the pullback for this yellow 2. If Bitcoin holds for the yellow 2 and pushes to the upside coming out of this channel, when we get up into this area, we will talk about it more fully if this is going to turn into a higher C wave. We won't really know till we get up into this 4 area. Fanning out for the additional 4s and 5s and 4 and 5s is what's going to confirm that this is a full-blown bull run and not a higher degree B wave. But we will dig more into that when this happens. All right, so of course there's always a bear scenario. Let's take a look at what the current options are. The first option is the ABC in purple. It is saying that this wave to the upside was 5 waves, that the pullback was a B wave, and that this wave is done, or it has one additional hit to the high that we will talk about also when we get on the lower time frame. Now, if we notice in RSI, we didn't have any divergence set in yet. This is suggesting that it is possible that it has an additional hit to the high to create that divergence. We'll talk about this a little more also when we get down on the daily time frame. An alternative count is that it's the WXY in blue, that this wave to the upside is an A wave, that it will pull back for a B and go to the upside in a C wave. This B wave will be the same thing that we're looking for that yellow wave 2. We will not know the difference, but this is the leg that we would want to trade. Okay, so let's talk about this impulse wave to the upside. What we want this to be is obviously the start of something and pull back for a wave 2. As you can see, it is currently coming into minimum time for a wave 2. But the 2 usually takes about the same amount of time that the wave 1 took to create itself. If that is the case, then we're looking at the end of February, meaning that this would be the first leg. We would see a bounce and then a partner leg to complete this wave 2. We would like to see it hold on the top of 30K. An alternative way to look at it is that the 5th is not in yet, and this is actually a 4th wave, and that the 3 was here. This is an option that I want to warn of. If it is a 4, it needs to stay above this 4th wave territory, and this current leg to the downside needs to be the end of it. If this leg finishes, and then we see a bounce that hits resistance, that is our clue that this is not a 4th wave. It will get too long in time at that point. This needs to be the last leg and see that 5th to the upside. All right, so we had a little fake out here. To me, this is not a 5th wave. This wave needed a 4th wave and a 5th to the upside to complete itself. It failed in the 4th wave territory by not holding the prior 4th. To me, we have an A wave to the downside, a B wave to the upside, and it's currently in a C wave. If this is going to be a 4th wave, we need to see recovery out of here very soon. If it's going to be a wave 2, more than likely, we will see a back test of resistance and then this get a partner leg for this flat. Now, can it be a wave 2 with just this correction? It can. Because it's made enough time here, it can definitely still be a 2. So if Bitcoin recovers to the upside, if it's a wave 2, when we get this 5 waves to the top, it will flip all of this price action to support. Where if it's a wave 5, it will reject through here. That is how you'll be able to tell the difference between a 2 and a 4. All right, short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.